What's this table manners?
Table manners refers to you.
Table manners on the note. I'm sure this is about me.
We went to dinner last night to celebrate Kennedy's graduation from cosmetology school. And we have this banquet room and all the families around. Everybody orders their food and plates are coming out. And we cut the girls' food up first and let them start eating. And as soon as Dale's food gets there, he too decides, I'm just going to start eating.
Nope. Didn't
Okay,
take one
so
bite.
yes, well, you were playing with your food, cutting it up.
Just like
I'm
we had just done for the
everybody
girls.
else is just sitting there waiting, except for Wyatt,
LW's
who's
eating.
also a kid.
LW's eating, taking bites. Did you see that?
It's not good table manners. You're supposed to wait for everyone to get their food. In an environment like that, where it's like a formal dinner, you're supposed to wait.
It's bullshit.
Sitting there cutting up your food is...
Cutting up your food's fine.
You're already starting. You're already messing with your plate. Like, you're not supposed to mess with it.
Then why'd they bring it out?
Well, because they have to... There's 21 people, so
There
they're
were
bringing
21
plates
people.
out. I mean, it's not like he had to wait very long.
No. I don't see any problem with trying to cut up your chicken on top of your salad while other people's food's still coming. So I don't know. I can understand like waiting to take the bite before, wait to start eating while other people's food's still coming out. I get that. But I wasn't going to eat it. We had goat cheese. I was cutting that up, and then I was going to cut up the chicken and get it ready to go.
I think that he just refuses to have good manners, especially when he's around his family. It's
Why?
like a rebellion thing.
You think I intentionally
Yes.
have bad manners around my
Kelly's
family?
up talking, she's talking about her daughter, doing the whole thing, and he can't stand it. Like, he's not paying attention. He's looking at his phone. He's looking elsewhere. I'm like, and it appears like he's talking to me because I'm like, Dale, pay attention, turn around. And she can see that. And I'm like, can you please just behave yourself? Put your phone down. What are you doing? What are you doing on your phone? Are you trading stocks over there? Like, what are you doing?
Are you trading stocks? I'm like, no, I'm
Making a
watching
bet.
the bet. How the hell did my parlay hit last night?
There's an exception. You can be on your phone for bets. You got to or checking bets.
I hit a big parlay last night. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he was trying to get me to hit the button. I was like, I'm not going to be
I
responsible
told
for this.
Amy, I was like, hey, do you want to? I teed it up. I'm like, you want to hit the button? Send this one in. She goes, no, I ain't getting involved in that.
Feel that
Yeah.
rush.
It hit.
Feel alive.
It landed.
If we were at dinner with my family, he'd have sat there because he was with his family. He's like, I ain't having no manners. Like, it's whole mentality of his role as a person is different.
You ain't wrong.
Why can't you just be good?
Because with my family, I can get away with stuff.
But why do you want to? Why do you not just want to be good in front of your own kids
Yeah.
for
I should.
the sake of all of the, you're one of the eldest people in the dang room.
You're correct in your description of how I act in my presence of my own family versus in presence.
feel like
of
you do
your-
it for attention.
In front of yours, I'm polite. I try to make sure I'm not, not rocking the boat or creating any waves, and I just try to stay out of the way and just be kind and helpful.
It's just your mentality. On the way there, also in the truck, the entire way there, he's razzing the girls. They were talking about where we were going for dinner.
Oh my God, that was so
and
fun.
and he kept calling it all these random other ridiculous names,
So
really making both of the girls frustrated.
No.
To one point, I'm like,
They're
quit buying
laughing.
into this. He's
Oh
messing
my
with you.
gosh.
And then they started playing along. But at first, they were especially Nicole. She's like, no, Dad, that's not what it's
Can
called.
we tell them what was happening? So
Yeah.
the name of the restaurant is Epic. It's one, if not the best place to eat in Mooresville, downtown Mooresville. Epic Chop House, Steakhouse. It's really, really good. And they're great people. They do a good job. We're thrilled because, man, the town, before Epic came in, the town needed a big bit of kick in the butt. And that was one of the few things that came along that really began
Helped
this
revive it.
revival
Downtown,
for the
yeah.
downtown. And so now there's all kinds of great businesses down there to enjoy. And that was one of the first ones. So we go to Epic quite often, and the girls like it. They know what Epic is. They're excited when we're going to go to Epic. They want to talk about it. And so I was doing a little wordplay instead, and they were like,
Wordplay.
"We're going to Epic," and I'm like, "Are you sure that's the name of the place?" And they're like, "Yeah, Epic." And I'm like, "Are you sure it's not?" Yeah, I'll have another. Or, "Are you sure it's not?" Yeah, that was pretty good. Are you sure the name of it's not? That's not as good as Amy's. And they're like, no, it's called Epic. And I'm like, I don't know. I think it's called Pretty Decent. And they were just.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
It is funny, but he gets in these like kid-like, playful, I got to pick on everybody moods when he is going to be around his family. I told him before we got in the parking lot, get it out in the car now. Don't you go in here with this attitude and make your sister mad, picking on her just to get a rise out of her. Like, get it out before we get out. You know what I mean?
I like to mess with people.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
I want to laugh.
It's funny.